Zdravím vás lidi, moje jméno je Jason T a já vás vítám u dalšího videa opět ze hry WWE 2K25 z módu Showcase z Bloodline a děkuji vám za podporu u celé téhle série. Jsem stále jediný v Čechách, kdo to natáčí, což je úlet, že to jsem zrovna já, i vás to neskutečně baví. Takže jdeme na to. OK.
Two tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. Now these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other.
Tamty máme.
Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
This is the Dudley's wheelhouse, Corey. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than Devon and Bubba Ray. The Wild Samoans have a lot of unbridled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity,
from way up, top down, taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Elbow drop, piercing. He gets into the ring. Tag punch. That blow might be a test to Bubba Ray's toughness.
Yeah, Alpha just brought the fight to him.
Oh, this is nasty.
Somebody stop this competitor.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing.
On the horizon, someone's gonna get hurt real bad.
Back body drop
from the top.
What? I can't believe what we just saw. I can't believe that didn't miss.
OK.
Oh my!
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
I think we're about to see a body go through a table real soon.
Hama and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling.
Vydáš ten stůl do piče. Že to má být tables match, jasný, jo.
Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat. Straight to the knee.
Kurva. Jednou, dámy a páni.
The Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical. A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans, like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it'll take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll...
Co se to tady furt objevuje do hajzlu?
Take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back. And what a maneuver we just saw there. Sika going up.
From the top.
And he now slides back into the ring. Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there.
Unloads a shot to the gut. Now these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
Tak, to bychom měli.
Excelling in a tables match than Devon and Bubba Ray. The Wild Samoans have a lot of unbridled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters.
Hava and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train, it's how they live in the Isle.
The opponent draped over the top rope, this superstar.
Avalanche back body drop. Any move from the top like that is nearly catastrophic.
And he's going to the top.
Ooh, headbutt. Taking flight. Good Lord. Taking flight.
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
Tak, to bychom měli.
This is probably a good time to take our things and go.
Ooh.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
No, pěkně.
Oh, that'll clean your clock. That one just busted open Sika.
That's using your head.
Boom! Headlock cinched in and just tossed their opponent. Oh, hip drop onto the arm.
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. This maniac's out of control.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware
Vyšší ven, prosím, ještě o to žádám.
Just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
Looks like Sika's loading up.
Heads outside the ring.
And
he could be starting to really struggle in this match.
Tak
They
pojď.
have tried their hardest to avoid damage, but I think the table might... Popped up!
On to posral. Pojď mi, teď už se to musím posrat. Nazdar.
the Wild Samoans just completely...
Popped up!
What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this. He's setting his table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad...
Uh-oh, stop for the spot. What's coming next? Locked in the accolade.
Twisting, turning.
Slides out the back door, and he is free.
Clearing up our announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous.
Back into the ring now. He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality.
Co teď už?
Answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team.
Proto na ten stůl? Nepůjde.
Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudley's demise.
Piercing the throat.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Headbutt to the back of the neck. Devon got caught with the reversal.
Waistlock applied and launched into a German suplex.
The Dudley boys came in tonight knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Bubba Ray and Devon know they have to be extreme as they can be.
Postav ten stůl.
Dudley's call extreme, the Wild Samoans just call it regular old Tuesday. Alpha and Sika are just a different breed of wrestler.
Look, I don't care who you are. You could be King Kong or a kaiju. It's going to be curtains for you if you're on the receiving side of a Wild Samoan headbutt from the top rope.
Já nevím, jak to mám, ale jak se hází na stůl, vole, to je ten problém.
And gets sent right into the corner.
And he heads back into the ring.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Taking this match to the outside. Knee right to the side of the
Nevím, jak se
face.
staví ten stůl, to je ten problém.
Caught by the back back of the elbow. Oh man, kick to the face. Oh, looking to cripple the leg.
Climbing up those ropes down. Up high.
Completely missed the mark there. I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has got to hurt.
Headlock applied, toss their opponent. Ooh, bullseye. From behind. Back suplex.
Postav ten stůl nějak, vole, jak se staví ten stůl? Jak postavit stůl prostě.
Back in the ring.
Oh my gosh, with one hand.
Ooh, vicious step back.
Now he's got a chance to best Bubba Ray here.
Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible. Feels like it's over.
Blast off.
Diving shoulder tackle.
And we're witnessing two titans of the tag team game absolutely destroying each other here.
The Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys battling for supremacy, battling to get the other team through some tables.
Tossed by the neck. I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
Uh-oh.
Můžu
Thunderous
být
power.
rád, že se neotočil na ten stůl, ty piče.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Back suplex. And a massive elbow to follow.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Ooh, and fights back. No telling what's underneath the...
Na stůl!
Into the Samoan drop. Incredible. That's it. That just ended things. Able to slip out of that one.
Bubba cutter.
That was the Dudley Boys showing.
Nice dar, mám to, vole.
Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own
Mám to,
game.
nice.
Here are your winners, and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
Opět se podíváme, co nás čeká dál.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sikoa because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. And because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sikoa and his rogue bloodline did to me. But I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said, since his arrival at Clash at the Castle in 2022, Solo Sikoa has consistently been involved in WWE's biggest moments and biggest matches. He's been victorious in War Games. He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman Reigns' status as undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the promised land. He's violent. He's strong, he's fast, he's all those things. And he betrayed me. Any man who would betray me must be a very dangerous man.
Solo defeated John Cena. Solo elected to betray your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in an attempt to bestow upon himself the title of tribal chief. When I refused to acknowledge Solo as my tribal chief, you are not my tribal. He, Tamatonga, Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu put me through a table in Madison Square Garden. And that led to opportunities to compete for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's led to more visibility with Solo's Rogue Bloodline ruling over SmackDown. Every choice Solo made only furthered his standing in WWE. He has the bloodlust of the wild Samoans, the brutality of his cousin Yokozuna, and the single-minded focus of Roman Reigns, all rolled into one. There is no question the future is his for the taking, and that he will be champion many times over, and that he may set records of his own before it's all said and done. Few men have so quickly served notice to all of WWE in the manner that Solo Sikoa has done. Whether you want to acknowledge him or not is irrelevant. One way or another, Solo Sikoa forces you to do just that, or you will suffer severe consequences. One by one, each and every single superstar on the WWE roster is going to find that out. Solo will make sure of it. I, of course, will simply await any and every opportunity for your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, to teach Solo some manners. Until that happens, though, we are taking you back to the one-year anniversary special for NXT 2.0, which saw then North American champion Carmelo Hayes, and indeed, he is him, issue an open challenge. Unfortunately for the future superstar, it was to be answered by Solo Sikoa, and things went as well for Hayes as you can probably guess. Showcase the unrelenting fury that has made Solo Sikoa nearly unstoppable, and defeat Carmelo Hayes to earn Solo his first championship victory. It won't be easy against Carmelo, especially when he has Trick Williams watching his back. And if you make one mistake against the champ, he'll take his shot and most likely hit nothing but net.
OK, tak Solo Sikoa si ještě dáme. Tohle skipnem a jdem na to. Já teda Sola zrovna moc rád nemám, ale...
We expected Wesley to be Carmelo Hayes' opponent here, but instead, we have the surprise return of Solo Sikoa as he's claimed his title opportunity.
Solo Sikoa, fresh off joining the Bloodline, is here. He has answered the call, and we indeed have an NXT North American title defense tonight for NXT 2.0's one-year celebration.
Tak, tohle
Did
to
you see
vyšlo.
Melo's reaction when Sikoa's music hit? Hayes looked like he saw a ghost.
Solo's been saying he got next for the North American Championship, but that was a long time ago. Melo thought Sikoa was in his rearview mirror.
These two men took part in a triple threat for the North American title back at spring break and 5 months ago. But they essentially canceled each other out that night, and neither man left with the title. Tonight, we're going to see who the better man is, and it will be the one who leaves with the title.
Got to be a tough situation for Carmelo Hayes here. He's up against an opponent he could never have planned for.
Oh, but there's a clear strategy, Cole.
Okay.
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right to the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Pěkně.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way. Well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence.
From the top, through the air, and connects.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
Whip back into the ring.
Oof, kick finds it.
Trick Williams cheering on Carmelo Hayes. You cannot deny the impact Trick has had since he joined his childhood friend's side.
Yeah, that just... Decision to bring Trick Williams into NXT 2.0 changed the trajectory of Carmelo Hayes' career. Trick told Melo... bear hug just within reach of the ropes and forcing...
Jak to je? OK, ground submission, on musí ležet.
Looking to end this thing.
Can they step through? Yes.
Boston Crab cinched in. Trying to fight it. Anything to not...
OK.
Trying to free himself, trips the ankle and he's out.
To jsme měli.
And kicks off his opponent.
OK.
Springboard.
Springboard, but nobody home.
You got to be impressed by both Solo Sikoa and Carmelo Hayes. They've taken NXT 2.0 by storm over the last year.
Yeah, since the shift to NXT 2.0, Melo has spent over 9 months as NXT North American Champion over 2 very long reigns.
And don't forget Solo. Over the last year, he's defeated top NXT names like Santos Escobar, Grayson Waller, and LA Knight.
Yeah, he beat Knight so bad we haven't seen him in months.
Maybe
Maybe
we
we should ask
should
that
be
Max
helped,
Dupree guy.
Jo.
Whole ring in between them and a collision in the
Počítá se
corner.
tohle jako running attack? Nepočítá.
Every corner.
And the power of Sikoa proving too much for Hayes right now.
And Hayes turning it around. Trick Williams has been quite the difference maker for Carmelo Hayes over the last year. How many times has Williams helped Hayes and saved that North American title?
Yeah, but 10 days ago, Solo Sikoa did the same thing for Roman Reigns when he attacked Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle. Sikoa has blood on his hands, too.
Clubbing forearm.
Já tě potřebuji do rohu, jakoby, kámo. Hoď tě do rohu.
And now propped up in the corner.
Sikoa keeping his opponent at bay.
Gets lifted into position.
Driven down.
Now the pin for the championship. Strong kick out late into the match.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a 1 count.
Ah, jeez. What a main event this has been for the 1-year anniversary of NXT 2.0.
And without this rebranding, Solo Sikoa may have never had the opportunity to show the world what he can do.
And if Solo
Ale můžu
didn't have this
běhat, ale nevím
breakout
proč,
year,
vole.
maybe his cousin Roman Reigns wouldn't have trusted him enough to be part of the Bloodline.
Solo has him hooked.
Hits the spinning Solo.
Sikoa just absolutely laid waste to Melo. Can Solo win the title?
Elbow drop.
Potřebuji načerpat energii, abychom mohli jít do toho rohu a... Kurva. Je to double? Je to. Okay.
And into the turnbuckle. Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes, ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. Ooh. First 48. And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sika, cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
Okay.
And Williams once again on the apron. You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away. Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Oh, and a spinning solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your...
Okay.
Can't solo. The title could be yours. Winding up.
Samoan spike.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Easy.
Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa!
Solo is your new champion. And is the North American title now going to SmackDown? This has to be the most unpredictable.
OK, poslechneme si ještě nakonec videa znova Paula Heymana, aby jsme se dozvěděli, co nás čeká. Ale to už se necháme na příště.
We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase and these fantasy matchups like often Sika versus Bubba Ray and Devon. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart. Because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
OK, teď všichni víme, že je to trošku jinak. Jo, s tím Sethem Rollinsem a to.
And that title, the WWE.
Tak jdeme, pánové, jak jsem řekl, tohleto se necháme na příště. Takže já doufám, že se vám tohle líbilo. Pokud jenom dostaneš, dáte like, koment, popřípadě odběr a my se uvidíme na dalšího videa. Takže zatím, čau.